Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Trendy Spotlight. 8. A severed body part should be put on ice. Another lie repeated throughout both movies and television is the idea that a severed body part should immediately be put on ice for later reattachment. According to emergency first aid courses, putting a body part directly onto the ice will cause freezer burns and potentially cause even more damage to the severed appendage. Instead, it's generally best to wrap the severed part in something waterproof first to protect it, and then place it in ice to preserve the appendage. 7. You can enhance blurry photos. Television series like the CSI franchise are particularly to blame for perpetuating that lie that there is a magic enhance button which will make blurry and low-resolution images suddenly appear clearer. Several movies also maintain this inaccuracy, such as Underworld, Disturbia, and Avatar. This is, of course, pure science fiction. In reality, photographs have a specified resolution and additional information or data cannot just be created. If an image does not already contain higher resolution detail, a special enhance button would do absolutely nothing. 6. Defibrillators can restart a heartbeat. Another misleading movie myth is that defibrillators are used to restart the heat, something seen, for example, in Flatliners. In fact, some movies even do away with the medical equipment and suggest that an electric shock will suffice. While there are many techniques medical professionals use to revive flatlined patients, reaching for the paddles is not one of them. Defibrillators are actually used to fix an arrhythmic heartbeat where a person's heart is beating erratically. This is actually depicted correctly in Casino Royale when James Bond applies a defibrillator to himself after a poison gives him arrhythmia and nearly causes a cardiac arrest. Number 5. If arrested, you get one phone call. Another classic crime trope is the arrested person being entitled to one phone call. This movie lie has countless examples such as in The Matrix, Scream, and The Dark Knight, where Joker infamously uses his phone call to detonate an explosive. But this, however, is also a myth told to audiences by Hollywood. There is absolutely no guaranteed right to a phone call unless someone is required to procuring legal representation, which people are absolutely entitled to. As far as phone calls go, in America it varies greatly from state to state, with California allowing up to 3 and others none at all, with the rest of the world similarly containing varying numbers. 4. Chloroform can knock somebody out in seconds. Another classic trope that is repeated for its propensity to heighten drama and tighten up narratives is that even a whiff of chloroform or any other sedative for that matter will render a person unconscious in mere seconds. Movies like Split, Mission Impossible, Saw, and The Naked Gun have each repeated this idea, which, while handy for storytelling purposes, isn't anywhere close to reality. In fact, chloroform can actually take approximately 5 minutes to include unconsciousness in a person, who even then must be breathing heavily into the doused rag. 3. Silencers make gunshots silent. The action and thriller genres are littered with assassins and spies stalking a target, quickly and quietly dispatched with a handy attachment on the end of a gun nozzle, this silencer. The problem is they don't really exist. The James Bond franchise and pretty much every other action movie ever presents silencers are capable of greatly muffling the sound of gunfire to a minor and surreptitious pop. But in reality, the devices only marginally quieten the sound, which is already so loud that even when suppressed, they are completely audible and certainly noticeable. In fact, these devices are only able to somewhat suppress the sound, lending them their real-world name of suppressors. 2. A gas tank will explode if shot. A litany of action films and epic hard-chase gun battles have fostered another misleading trope that, if fired upon, a car's gas tank will explode. This is a highly dramatic way of justifying an impressive explosion in a narrative, but also entirely false. Movies like The Bourne Identity and The Terminator exhibit particularly egregious examples wherein a single gunshot can send vehicles flying into the air, engulfed in a giant fireball. But according to science, ABC bullets themselves contain no form of explosive once fired and therefore have no logical way in which the petrol can be ignited. The only way a massive explosion could be yielded is if the bullets disrupt the car's other workings, such as the engine or the electrics first. This would create a fire or spark, which can subsequently ignite a car's gas tank pierced by gunfire. 1. People only use 10% of their brain. A common myth first suggested by the classic novel Flowers for Algernon has been repeated by many movies since is that human beings only use 10% of their brain. Limitless and Lucy suggest that by unlocking the remaining 90, humans will somehow unlock phenomenal inherent capabilities normally inaccessible. This is of course pure science fiction, but the lie has been told convincingly enough that many believe the 10% premise. This, however, is a complete fallacy and, as noted by Britannica.com, has been disproved countless times. The human brain is actually incredibly active, but nevertheless Hollywood has manufactured another infamous lie, believed by a trusting audience. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.